So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Skims one in, and the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Haaland. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Messi for Palmer, Van Dijk, Palmer, good purposeful running this. Has a look and plays it forward.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Foden.
Indonesia clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
David, and a header! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Messi. Vitinha. And Mendes. Vitinha. Corner then. Barcelona with the corner, there first. Schneider goes short, and he's gone backward here, and here... Can he finish? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Pedri. Climbs up big! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Alexander-Arnold. Haaland. And it's Messi. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nuno Mendes. Neymar.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Palmer. Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here, so if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Fiddles it through. He can run onto that, and he's managed to get free. Pedri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he was quick to react.
The attendance
60 minutes played. Kept it so gently. Strong running down that left flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's run loose here. Messi. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Palmer. Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Palmer. Here's Haaland. Mbappe. Gets a good foot in there. Schneider. Vitinha. David Villa.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution in progress.
Musiala. There's the hit!
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Palmer! Works it forward.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
David Villa.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, fine Good stop from the keeper.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and
There will
he just
be 1
attacked the
minute
danger.
added time.
Konate.
Look, there has...
And that's that. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Nuno Mendes. Oh, big chance! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Son Heung-min, Mbappe, Schneider. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Pedri. Now the finish! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
And now he has two. Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Nuno Mendes. Vitinha! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Fagioli. And it's Son Heung-min. And he can clear it away. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Messi, and it's Schneider. Oh, important interception. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Marquinhos. Schneider, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. And he's had a hit! That is a brilliant interception. Fagioli. Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Driving forward. And here's Rafinha.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Fagioli. David Villa. Nice ball,
There
and he
will
might be
1
in
minute
here.
added time.
Fagioli. And there is the half-time whistle. How would you review the first half?
Barcelona just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Barcelona go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we're off again. Vitinha. Schneider. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shot could pass a goal! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
A case now of complete control. Alexander-Arnold. It's Pedri. Now Tonali. Pedri. And it's Son Heung-min.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the...
Mbappe! Rising over the bar.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Schneider. Here's Vitinha.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
David Villa, spread out to the left.
Neymar really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Fagioli. And that has left him in a heap. Alexander-Arnold, played towards the other side. Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And it's Messi. David Villa. Decent hit! He's got a goal! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Mbappe. Vitinha. Just about up to 75 minutes. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's fabulous. Fagioli, and he's managed to get free. Turns and goes back. Oh, smashing header! And that's wide.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
We have got changes here
Number
from both
6,
sides, in fact.
Son Heung-min. Number 44. Fagioli. Coming on the field, number 8, Messi. Number 2,
Pedri.
Federico Valverde.
He's coming under serious
Number
pressure here.
10,
Yeah, he's had so
Phil
much room to
Foden.
operate in. He's been
Substitutions
running the
taking
show,
place.
but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
David Villa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide. And here's Foden. Oh, he's caught him in or out. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Substitution.
Oh, terrific save. Marquinhos. For Musiala. And it's Schneider. Floated through. David Villa! No, it's wide.
Substitution in progress.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely
added
nothing
minutes
wrong with
have
his
been
heart and
indicated.
the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Valverde. Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. And here's... Oh, shooting chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. David Villa. Neymar. David Villa. He's had a hit! David Villa finds himself offside. And that's that. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Bruno Fernandes has impressed me a lot. I mean, a few years ago, he was the highest scoring midfielder in Europe with 33 goals in all comps. And we aren't even talking about his assists. His record of direct goal involvement is quite phenomenal.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Marquinhos. Vitinha, and that is expertly dealt with. Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. And the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Fernandes. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Mbappe! He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Vitinha. To Schneider. David Villa. Pedri. And that looks a decent ball. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Messi. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bruno Fernandes. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Pedri. Schneider. Vitinha. And it's Neymar. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pass somewhat off target. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nuno Mendes. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority.
There's the whistle for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Barcelona carrying a 1-goal lead. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Now it's Schneider. Bayern Munich have the chance to go the other way. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Neymar has a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Valverde. And it's Messi.
That was lovely, that.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, he needed subduing, and it was never going to be soft and gentle, so this could get ugly against him here.
Adams gets it away.
The attendance for this match was
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Bruno Fernandes has a look and plays it forward. Can he get it through? Vitinha. And Neymar. Bayern Munich do have a chance to counter here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the...
It's Neymar! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Alexander-Arnold. David Villa. Nicely weighted ball. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, taken with style. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And it's Neymar. Barcelona can consider themselves just about safe now. Time and again they are repelled. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Might be danger here. Bruno Fernandes. Quality ball. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Darwin.
There will be 3 minutes
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Oh, that's fabulous. They get a throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Joshua Kimmich. Number 6, Federico Valverde. Number 10, Bruno Fernandes.
Neymar.
Coming on the field, number 22, Pedri.
And that is that. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. And here's Haaland. And here's Alvarez. Just eases him off the ball. Alvarez! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, a lot has been said, Peter, about this guy, Julian Alvarez. I remember him from his breakout performance back in 2020 in the group stages of Latin America's greatest...
Can he put it away? Oh, it's fallen loose again!
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Ribery. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And he's in on goal! He's had a hit! Goal! Barcelona! strike.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And nicely intercepted. And that's put paid to a promising move. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Saka. He's got away. Neymar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
David and the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Aim forwards. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. Messi. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to...
Now the finish!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Nuno Mendes. Now it's Pedri, drilled in low. Nico Gonzalez. Alvarez. The fullback is in acres of space here.
1 minute added time.
Oh, great chance! He scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of it. And we've reached half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Alexander-Arnold. It's Saka. Now it's Haaland.
Such good technique.
He's found a way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Throw-in. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Pedri. And they've switched it over to the other side. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's picked out the run. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
The attendance for this
That'll be a
match was
throw-in.
70,987.
And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Driving forward. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Neymar. Pedri. Now there's... Hits one! They've done it!
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Neymar. It's Neymar!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help them.
He's one-on-one! Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Haaland. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, no joy this time. Barcelona are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 13, Sule. Number 4, coming on the field, number 24, Palmer. Number 11, McAllister. Substitutions taking place.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And the finish! Goal! They have stolen level at the last! And it has to be said, an absolute gift. So all square with almost no time remaining.
Been indicated.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
There will be 4 extra minutes.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Marquinhos getting this one clear. And that will be the final act. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. David Villa taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
And now, lining up for
Barcelona take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. There's the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Oh, good spread. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He has found the way through. Vitinha. Picked out brilliantly. They want to be quick to recover this. In he goes again! And here's Neymar. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Barcelona would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, Snyder! Now, how often do you see that?
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Lewandowski, it's Lewandowski! Oh, Well, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Dixon. And it's Messi. Here's Vitinha. Messi. He's got to be in here! Fermin, distributed tidily. David Villa. Messi. Schneider. Oh, good ball. Shapes to shoot! Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Vitinha. Schneider. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. Schneider! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Schneider with the short one. Neymar, real chance! Looks for the finish. It's anyone's ball now. Barcelona have their second corner now. They've played it short. Neymar. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Schneider. Vitinha.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Turns and goes back. Decent hit! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Barcelona really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Schneider plays it short. Skims one in. David Villa! It's in!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
There's the whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
And an exciting one too.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Barcelona, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. David Villa, Messi. It's out for a goal kick. Fermin. Yamal. Yamal tries making a foray down the right. He rises! They've scored! Barcelona are back in business! Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Yamal might just make this. More and more pressure on the ball here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Schneider. David Villa. Well, now it's a race for the ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Lewandowski. And he's lost his man here. Tries a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 8.
So time for change. This one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
It is a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Schneider goes short. Drilled in low. And the shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 13.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Coming on the field is number 35.
And it's been taken short. Now it's Schneider.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Beckham. And it's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! We are into stoppage time. Brilliantly cut out. And that is that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. David Villa taking in the accolades, having been named. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Played out to the left flank. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that has been cleared. And they've got rid. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think. But he's doing it quite well.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Vitinha. And there's green grass ahead of him. Conte. Still goalless at the moment. That is very well defended. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Pedri, and the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Rafinha, he is through here! And here's Batistuta. He's got away. Messi. Looking for the runner. David Villa, he is just caressing the ball. Vitinha, Yamal, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Neymar. A goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. David Villa! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Villa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Neymar, swept, he's had a hit!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Stood up well to him there. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pedri kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that'll be the final action of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So there was the first half.
Barcelona really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Vitinha. Schneider. Messi. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, what a goal! He scored! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Neymar. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Alvarez. Now it's Batistuta. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. David Villa! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 6.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Substitution.
Looking wide.
Number
Noticeable
11.
change in the approach to
Messi.
defending here.
Number
Much more
17.
in your face.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least,
Number
eventually,
20,
they've made the right call.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 13, Gakpo.
Oh,
Number
now here's an
42,
interesting matchup.
Musiala. Substitution.
David Villa! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
David Villa. Koundé gets it clear. Gakpo! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Substitution in progress.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Fires from distance.
4 added minutes has been
Well,
indicated.
it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper. Koundé gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Musiala, chance to shoot now. There's the hit. Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
It's a good foot in there. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Well, that defending is unapologetically... Hits one! Oh, what has happened here? Ricky Puig. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Mbappe. Marquinhos. Vitinha. David Villa. That has been slung wide. Pedri. David Villa! And that is doing no harm at all.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Van Dijk. He's had it taken off him. David Villa. Upamecano gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Neymar. He tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That is good alertness. Van Dijk. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Schneider. Vitinha. That's been cut out, well played. Barcelona looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Looking for options for movement. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Pinches it off him. Ribéry. And it's Messi. Here's Ricky Puig. Foden. Mbappe!
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's been taken short. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more. Barcelona
go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Van Bouten. Vitinha. And he's had a hit! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Now it's Foden. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe. Ricky Puig. Now it's Mbappe. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Back into the middle. And he's in on the decent hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Oh, can he finish?
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, terrible pass. Great hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Dixon. Oh, that has a goal! It's in! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
And now he has two.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 6.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Schneider. Number 11, Messi.
Coming under serious pressure here.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible.
David Villa!
Number 20.
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Substitutions taking place.
Van Dijk. Ricky Puig. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Neymar. It's Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 17, Neymar. Coming on the field is number 13, Gakpo.
Upamecano.
4
Estupiñán.
added minutes has been indicated.
It's Kimmich. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the shot! Oh, given offside once more. And that will be the final act. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth. And the shot! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So we have had the first big chance! And he's straight offside. Pedri. And it's Schneider. Lobbed in behind. Has a go! Again the flag's up. Kluivert takes control of it and he's on the move. Yuri, he's found the way through. He's found some... And the finish!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Schneider. David Villa! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Schneider with the short one. Oh, good-looking ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great chance! Taken with style. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Modric. Yuri. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He can get that clear. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack.
Just the keeper, Isak! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Hits one! Butter, they have done it again.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Madrid are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Defending of the desperate variety. David Villa. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Danger averted for now.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Bergkamp. That pass has been well intercepted. Spread out to the left. David Villa. He's had a shot! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Barcelona produced a terrific spell at the end there, culminating in a chance that their fans could not believe did not go in. Here we go again.
Barcelona can show their manager and their fans how much grit and spirit is actually in this team. The right characters can rescue a situation like this, and I think we're about to discover if they're present.
Tries to get it clear. Bergkamp has found the net here, of course. Now it's Kluivert. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Isak. He can run onto that. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Throw in. Schneider being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, it's his reading of the game that seems to keep him a step ahead of everyone else, but he's about to face greater pressure now.
Yuri, who does have an assist to his name. Kluivert. Vitinha with a definite foul there.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Isak. Coming on the field is number 18, Phil Foden. Substitutions taking place.
And it's Bergkamp. It's Bergkamp!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Ronaldo looking to run onto it. David Villa, and the shot! No mistake!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Alexander-Arnold is charging up on the overlap. Van Bouten. Here's Vitinha. Musiala. And Dixon. For Musiala. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact
There will
sub.
be 5 minutes added time.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Gakpo gets into some space. Musiala. Can he put it away? Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry. And well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Now it's Mbappe. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Cleared without complication. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Yamal. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, and a chance and a header! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Pedri. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Foden looking to get on the end of this. Pedri. Yamal. Yamal! Vitinha. Neymar. It's Pedri. David Villa. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Yamal.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
McAllister. Van Dijk. Robertson. Aims beyond the defence. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, good ball. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good spot, he's seen the run. David Villa! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
McAllister. Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball. Messi. Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous!
Oh, it was a brilliant way to more or less bring this first half to a close, and you can only applaud such a...
And we hit half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are already... He's had a hit! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
That is ended up in no man's land. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. Now, what about a counter-attack? Vitinha simply refused to be outdone there. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. David Villa. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
987.
He's picked his way through. Can he finish? And it's there! And they are cruising away. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space.
And the shot! And it's in! And they are right back within touch!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Schneider, and it's Messi. Messi proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring, because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Mendes looking to penetrate opposition lines. Schneider, quality ball. And Dijk tries to clear. Messi. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's a nicely measured pass. And he's running through. Chance, big chance! And one more try! It's in! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 84 minutes.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
So now the difference is 3.
Number 10, Schneider. Number 11, Messi. Number 6,
That's been drilled in. Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
Number 20, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Substitutions taking place. There will be 5 minutes
No,
added
that
time.
is pretty much the end of that.
Neymar. 5 minutes to add. The less said about that pass, the better. The ball has bounced loose now. Robertson is wide and looking to get onto this.
Substitution.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Pedri. And that's it. Barcelona suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
And a quick reminder today.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the...
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack. Has a look and plays it forward. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Well, Peter, there's a player on this pitch who's hard not to like. The smiling assassin, Ronaldinho. He always looks like he's having a good time, and it's mostly true because of his superb skill in him.
Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! What an incredible feat! A legendary feat! 200 wasn't enough, nor 300. Now he hits 400.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
Van Dijk. He has found the way through. He's a chance! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still...
He's having a hit! Alexander-Arnold. And here's Messi. He is through here. And he's in on goal. And the finish! Has another go! Victoria, goal! And the comeback is complete! With a predatory goal.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the...
Heads it! David Villa is flagged offside. Now it's Neymar. He's got away. Chooses to go. It's Schneider! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Messi. And it's lofted through here. Tries to get it clear. Yamal. And it's Neymar. And he's searching through. Steaming great hits.
Added time.
Neymar. Schneider. Nuno Mendes. Good ball over the top. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Barcelona playing their part in a real slugfest here, a glut of goals, and nothing to suggest much is going to change.
Just a quick announcement, we would like to inform
Either
you
side
that
holding
CCTV
back here, it
is
has
now in
been
operation
quite a half
for your
this.
safety.
What a good half, they've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. Neymar! And that would have been some goal.
Neymar just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Dixon. And it's Messi. Now this could be a chance. Real chance! And that is doing no harm at all. Messi, the man we've all come to watch. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, nicely intercepted. Neymar. Yamal. Pedri. Messi. Pedri, he's had a
The
shot!
attendance for this match was 70.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Schneider with the short one. Neymar. Oh, that was vital. That's really well manoeuvred. And now a sudden chance to counter. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He can get that clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Schneider. Pedri. Messi. Yamal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
David Villa, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's managed to get free. Vitinha.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now. Messi, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 11, Messi. Number 10, Schneider. Number 17, Neymar. Coming on the field, number 20, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Alexander-Arnold.
Number 42,
Griezmann.
Musiala. Number 13,
Pedri.
Gakpo. Substitutions taking place.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That is a brilliant interception. João Cancelo gets rid without sophistication.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. That's a nicely measured pass. He's onside. And it's Ronaldinho. Now the finish!
The goal scorer, number 17.
And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. There's the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Oh, that's fabulous! The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
That is good alertness.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Schneider, Neymar, Rodri promptly onto that, and that is that. Lewandowski, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, no joy this time. Vitinha, Nuno Mendes. Koundé, Foden. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Oh, what a pass! Shot at goal! He scores! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Fenerbahce are and the finish!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Neymar. Olise. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Played out to the left flank. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Foden. Now it's Mbappe. That's very neat. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
There will be 1 minute
Van
at a
Dalton
time.
can get it clear. And there is the half-time whistle. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half
Volunteers
success
to
with
block.
another
Please
show of
report to the
strength?
staff room immediately.
That gets things going for the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Schneider. Nuno Mendes. Schneider. Schneider really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here.
The attendance for this
Schneider.
match was 72,306.
David Villa. Vitinha. Barcelona finding their passes. Jiku attempts a clearance. Koundé. Olise. Here's Rodri. And he welcomes it in. Olise. Otamendi. Here's Rodri. Spread out to the left. Mohamed Salah. And the pass is intercepted. Vitinha. And it's Neymar. Vitinha. Schneider. Spread it left. And they've got a throw.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 11, Messi. Number 10,
And here's
Schneider.
Neymar.
Coming on the field.
David Villa!
Number 20.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Number 42, Musiala. Substitution.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Goalkeeper's ball. The final 5 minutes. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Mendes kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Musiala.
There will be 1
Looking
minute
to
added
set
time.
free a runner. Koundé. And that is the last effort of the game. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds. And Messi!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Flamengo finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Shifted upfield, and here's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Henderson deals with it effortlessly. Can he get it through? He's got away. Palmer. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And it's Messi. Oh, a delicate chip through. Colwell makes the interception. Timber.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. David Villa. Neymar. Now this could be a... Snyder! It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Nuno Mendes. It's Pedri. David Villa. David Villa! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Villa certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Palmer. He could be in here. David Villa! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
Yamal! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? And another try! Not the most accurate pass. Lobbed in behind. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Added time.
Now it's Joao Felix. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's got to try a shot. It's in. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
22.
Flamengo give themselves a... And we've reached half-time.
Barcelona are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. So, Richard, chance! Out of play for a goal kick. Dixon. Pedri. Now it's Joao Felix. And the shot! Sticks it away! The second half off to a spectacular start!
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Attendance for this match was
Almost an hour gone.
71,550.
And it's Schneider. Palmer. And it's Messi. Timber. Oh, perfectly measured that. Palmer! They've got to be quick to recover this.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Schneider. David Villa. Well timed, excellent interception.
Villa, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
75 minutes played. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 11.
So,
Messi.
time for changes on
Number
both
10,
sides, actually.
Schneider.
They've played it short.
17,
Foden.
Neymar. Coming on the field.
Shot at goal!
Number 20.
In he goes again!
Ronaldo. Number
So
42.
close to drawing level.
Yeah, he was just a little too eager to get his chance away there, and it could have level matters.
He won't be happy with that one. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's found him in space. Now the finish! And that could have brought them level. Dixon. Ter Stegen. 5 minutes left on the clock. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Gakpo. Pedri. Back into the middle. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Added minutes has been indicated.
Pedri looks for the finish. Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Van Dijk. Now Timber. Moved on forwards. And time is up. Barcelona can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role.
Oh, shooting chance! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Luke de Jong. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Can he put it away? They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Marquinhos gets rid without sophistication. Now here's the hits one! More. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And how about that for a volley, executed to perfection?
It's a really, really good goal, and not just the way he finished it. He had to read the whole situation as it developed.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Indonesia find a position of real strength now. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Indonesia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour.
Chance! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Decent hit! And he couldn't keep it down.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Van Bouten. Pedri. Schneider. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Luke de Jong. Here comes the terrific header. Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
After 36 minutes is number 11.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Alexander-Arnold. Neymar. Now it's Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Luke de Jong. Kivior kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's played him through. Pedri. And it's half-time here. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here. And we're off again.
Barcelona now need to set about their task very professionally. If they do, then the chances will come, and from there, the focus will zoom in on their finishing.
Vitinha. Great work on the overlap. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Luke de Jong. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Kostic providing an outlet on that flank. And he's found a way past. And the finish! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
And it's Luke de Jong.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It's Luke de Jong! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
And the keeper beats it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Kivior makes the interception. Kostic.
Such good technique.
And he's managed to get free. He rises! Played back in. And he's taking no... Has a goal! And he's heaved it away. Marquinhos getting this one clear. Steaming on goalwards. David Villa is being harried and hassled.
Well, they'll have to get the numbers right in hoping to keep him quiet because he's a really big threat.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's been cut out, well played. De Ketelare. And it's Messi. He could be in here. He's through, it's one-on-one. Real chance here. Tries a shot! They've scored! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Number 11.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Messi. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were...
And now, lining up for
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. No, he's just misjudged that one. Rafinha looking to penetrate opposition lines. Bellingham could try cutting inside here and claimed it back swiftly. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I've chosen Wesley Sneijder because of his weight of pass. Picking out teammates is one thing, but delivering with just the right pace on the ball buys that precious half a yard or extra second, which can make all the difference.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Vitinha, and he's intervened well there. David Villa. David Villa! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Neymar. Saliba spots it and intercepts. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Here's a sharper... Great hit! Goal! Manchester United! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Goal! After 25 minutes is number 13, Bellingham.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Schneider, he's had a hit! It's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
That is a brilliant interception.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bellingham. That is a great pick out. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Can he spark a counter here? Vitinha. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rafinha, he has found a way through. Oh, that's neat. There's the whistle for half-time. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Shot at goal! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Barcelona has the chance to go the other way. Schneider. And he welcomes it in. That's the throw. And here's Neymar. Kimmich. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the...
David Villa! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Kimmich. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal...
Can he finish? No mistake! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, that's delightful. He's got away. Rafinha. Can he put it away? A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Coming on to replace him is number 20, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Changes him with that pass. He can get that clear. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Schneider. David Villa. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Has a go! And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Coming on the field is number 42, Musiala.
Oh, decent hit! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Manchester United go into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character.
Real chance! And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
So all square and not for the first time.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
He's going for goal!
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
David Villa.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Barcelona have reclaimed it. Cristiano Ronaldo is wide and looking to get onto this. Rodri. To Musiala. We are into stoppage time. So, what can they make of this? Excellent. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Barcelona certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were